guys are good to go.
Ready to go?
We're on. Jingle Jam.
We're on. Jingle Jam.
2020.
Welcome, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. 2020 Jingle Jam. A couple of things right up front. This is an alternative COVID approach to a concert we typically do this year as a fundraiser for Marty. And we want to first thank the Front Porch and Real Wire for stepping up and partnering with us and giving us their support in the process. It's going to be a fun evening. I think most of you know the purpose of this is to support the Marty Whitlow Ovarian Cancer Research Fund and combine some music and fun along the way. And what part of what I want to do also is tell Marty's story, just very briefly. We're on a tight schedule, but these are my subtle and not so obvious cue cards for that process. And before we get into the music, I just want to share with you what the fund is about and how it has gotten to this point. It's been such a major part of our lives the last 9 years. But Marty was diagnosed in 2009 with stage 3 ovarian cancer. And once she got through the initial round of chemo and treatment, she immediately, in her caring way, said, I want to give back to the community. There's two things I see is we need to increase awareness about ovarian cancer in our home community. And I also know that she also knew that there was a need to support critical research that was going on at the UVA Cancer Center. So we started this process. We actually tapped into the musical community. Some friends of mine, Charlie Pasterfield, Bob Gerard came forward and did Maddie Metcalf put together what we called the Dance for Life, and that kind of got us going. And I am proud to say that the fund is now close to $400,000, and we'll give you more information. Yeah, give you more information as we work through and tell Marty's story throughout the evening. But I wanted just to give you that context before we get into the music here. So I want to thank my partner for 23 years, Mark Caraway here with Scuffletown. He's been a major part of the process. So we are going to jump into the music here.
Yep, all in a good cause, brother. All right.
Thank you so much.
You ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
All right. Almost ready. All right, so some of you may know that we have a little bit of a contest going on tonight. We had a kind of a bidding contest for some of the songs we're going to play. This was not one of the ones that showed up on the list, but we'll mention those as we go along. But this particular song we wrote a few years ago. We were, actually a good few years ago now, we were on a boat, sailing a boat in the Mediterranean, and we got caught in a big windstorm for several days. And Johnny and Marty and my wife Lisa and myself, and we survived to tell it, wrote the song. There's a chance we can take on a place we can be. We got a sail set, a wide open sea. There's a choice to be made, a little love to be lost. You never get where you need to go if you can't stand the cost. It's a crazy wind, blows somebody good. Nobody knows all the things that they should. And if a strong man stumbles, a good woman falls. It's a crazy wind, blowing hard on us all. It's a crazy wind, blowing hard on us all. It's a slap of the shutter, dust in the street, and there's a frown on the face of all the ones that you meet. Now we could hide in the harbor, play it safe in the town. We could wait for the weather to change while the world spins around. It's a crazy wind, blows somebody good. Nobody knows everything that they should. And if a strong man stumbles, a good woman falls. It's a crazy wind, blowing hard on us all. It's a crazy wind, blowing hard on us all. gone. You know she knocks on your door sometimes, never stays for long. So we can hide in the harbor, play it safe in the town. We can wait for the weather to change while the world spins around. It's crazy when blows somebody good. Nobody knows all the things that they should. If a strong man stumbles, a good woman falls. It's crazy when blowing hard on us all. It's crazy when blowing hard on us all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is a great cause and something that we have done for a number of years, as Sean said. And first time we're doing it virtual, and we're really happy to have everybody here. We've got a little count-o-meter going over here. We've already raised almost $6,000. It's up to $5,775, and lots of
Some
people
other pledges coming in, so appreciate your support out there.
Yep, and if you have a chance, if you can let us know through the Facebook page, you know where you're coming in from. We know we've got folks in Beverly, Massachusetts. We missed our show up there this year.
Yep, we do.
So everybody from Beverly, big shout out there. And
got folks from the Tobacco Barn that are joining us because we couldn't do it out there in Kent's store area tonight. So thank you for being part of it.
Yeah. So this is called the Jingle Jam, but we're not going to do a lot of Christmas music. We're not a big Christmas band, which I hear about a lot sometimes because Marty always wanted us to do a Christmas album for one thing, but never got around to that, did we? So, but this is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Every year in my family, we would kind of kick off the Christmas with Nat King Cole. So this is one of my favorites for that. It's called the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Take it down, Johnny. I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Nicely done,
Christmas
Mark.
song. The Christmas song.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So as I mentioned, we had a little thing going on where this week, some of you knew about this, where we were offering requests. You know, people could pledge amounts for requests. So one of the big ones on there that came up, and the Christmas Critters were the one to make this request.
Christmas
Everybody had a
Critters,
username.
whoever you are out there.
Yeah, thank you so much for your pledge. And the song was "Looking for a New Way Home." So this is one did a few years ago, many years ago actually. I was a road musician all in my 20s, and then kind of got off the road and into a kind of a more normal life. And when I started to hit 30, and so looking back on that, this is where I think this came from. So looking for a new way home. Something like that. Let's try that. Now you're tired of the road, but you can't slow down. You're looking for a new way home. You've lost your heart on the proven ground. You're looking for a new way home. You've been telling everybody in the world you know you'll be looking for a new way home. But at the end of it all, you'll be on your own, looking for a new way home. Anytime it's just a river you've been flowing downstream, dodging all the rocks that can shatter a dream. Now the river's running dry and you're tired to the bone. You find yourself looking for a new way home. You're looking for a new way home. You've left pieces of yourself in 1,000 towns, and you're looking for a new way home. The time has come to lay your rambling down. You're looking for a new way home. It's a well-worn path you've been stumbling on. You're looking for a new way home. It's time to take one less trod upon. You're looking for a new way home. And if time was made of money, you'd be all rich now, but it never seemed to work that way somehow. And there's a hole in your pockets and a handful of stones. Find yourself looking for a new way home. You're looking for a new way home. Feel it getting dark at the end of the day. You're looking for a new way home. If you don't start now, you could lose your way. Looking for a new way home. And there's time and there's tide and there's things to do. You're looking for a new way home. And a chance to find a place that you never really knew. You're looking for a new way home. And a road can run forever, but it's gonna bring you down if all it does is take you to another strange town. And there's a place in the world you can still call your own. You find yourself looking for a new way home. Looking for a new way home.
Did a great Mark Caraway song there. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate that.
People doing all over the country.
Wow,
nice.
where are they coming in from?
Where are they coming in from?
Wow.
Virginia Beach,
Montana?
Boston,
All over the country.
yeah.
That is way
That's
too
fantastic.
cool.
Connecticut, Earlysville.
Earlysville.
There you go, all over the
That's
country,
All
yeah.
over the country. That's so cool. It's nice to hear from all of you. You know, I wish I had longer to tell Marty's story, but you know, one of the big things when you get into fundraising at this level, the one question you want to answer to people is, what's the so what? You know, we're giving this money for a great cause, and part of that is we're giving money to right here, keeping it in our own community. One of the things we learned in our journey was we are so blessed to have the University of Virginia Hospital here and women's services at the University of Virginia Hospital. So giving them all the support we can. And the other thing we recognized is Marty came out of her first round of treatment, as I mentioned, wanted to give back. And she fell in love with her oncologist, a physician by the name of Dr. Amir Jazari, who was the director of the Women's Center over that time, working with Susan Modest, I think the clinical director. But anyway, he had this great research going on related to immunotherapy and cancer resistance, traits of ovarian cancer. So we said, let's support Amir and his work. We thought if we could get $10,000, that was great. You know, he could just have a slush fund, and the community mobilized around Marty's story, and within a year we had $100,000. And it just, she got her name up on the wall with Katie Kirk. It was just such an enormous, kind of, I can't find the words to how we were just taken by the community support. So that is my second piece of my subtle talking points. But Amir was so moved by Marty's commitment to this that he named his research project the Marty Project. He left towards the end of Marty's life, and he is now the director of women's cancer down at MD Anderson and working with folks on ovarian cancer there. But the Marty Project went with him, and the so what of the story is it's out of the lab and it's now in clinical trials and seeing some very positive results. So,
great things being done.
Great things being done. So thank you for your support.
Yeah, it's going to good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can tell I get emotional during this, so it just happens.
Yeah,
So,
good reason.
Yeah.
Good reason to be.
So.
But it's,
All right,
it's
what we got
amazing work.
music-wise?
All right. We had requests for from Beecher Girl for Santiago, the Feast
That's
of Santiago.
good. Beecher Girl, whoever you might be.
It's a little song about the pilgrimage trail in Santiago de Compostela in northwest Spain.
Another great Mark Carraway song.
I've been walking all summer, and I'm nearly done, and I'm saddled with stories of people and pilgrims I've known. And somewhere at the end of the road that I tread, there's water and wine and a place for my head, and I'm too far along to be thinking of turning home. I'm thinking instead of a bright field of stars where I could rest for a while to heal up some scars, and I'm giving up everything I hope to know on the road for the Feast of Santiago. In a bright field of stars where I could rest for a while to heal up these scars, I'm giving up everything I hope to know on the road for the Feast of Santiago. I'm 1,000,000 miles from heaven and 1,000 more from home. The rain's coming down and I'm rusting away to the bone. a bright few stars where I could rest for a while. To heal up these scars, and I'm giving up everything. I hope you know, on the road for the beach of Santiago. I'm on the road for the beach of Santiago.
All right,
Thank you.
Mr. Mark Caraway.
Wow.
I could write songs like that if I wanted to. Yeah. I just don't want to
We'll
compete.
get some Uncle Johnny songs a little bit later here.
Yeah, that's such a great one. It
So we
really
want to think we
is.
got a small and mighty audience as opposed to a mighty small audience here. And
Socially
we got
distanced
Sean
and
and Mike
masked
and
up.
Emily, thank you all for listening and for the
Yeah.
applause there.
Hey folks, what I'm thinking about is Front Porch is such a great institution for our community, and they do such a wonderful thing here. So we are soliciting funds for Marty's foundation tonight, but please think about giving your support also throughout the year to the Front Porch. It's just amazing what they're doing here for music and children in our community and Americana, and especially their support of regional musicians. So we so appreciate you reaching out to us as an extension of what they do for the community. So please come down when they open up and support them online and their stream shows.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's just a
Yeah,
great
we love this
resource.
place.
Yeah. So
All right, we've got another request here, Uncle Johnny, from
Frosty the
Frosty the
Goat
Goat Man. I wonder who that could be. Anybody we know who has
He
a particular
raises goats?
affinity for goats? I think we could probably guess that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we think of as probably one of the best country songs ever written. It's a Townes Van Zandt song. It's just
We love doing it, so I'm glad I got it
Yeah.
on the
Glad
list.
it got on the list. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Goat Man.
Yeah, go man.
Living on the road, my friend, used to make you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Rode off to your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy, horses fast, polished steel. He wore his guns outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. And Pancho met his match, you know, in the desert down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Dusty Pancho bit down south, ended it up and left his mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, well, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose.
is one of the best.
That is a great song. Thank
That
you,
is a
Frosty the Goat Man, for that request.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we go in the next tune, we're going to do a flute song here, Uncle Johnny. You ready for that?
We're going to do one of those?
We're going to do one of those, yep. We're going to do a flute song. And while Johnny's getting that ready, I want to give a shout out to Team Teal.
Yeah.
Team Teal is the kind of the board, the group that kind of really organizes and puts on a lot of the events for the Marty Foundation.
Yeah.
And there's lots of stuff going on. There's golf tournaments. There's,
all sorts of things.
all kinds of stuff going on. But it's a tireless group of Marty's friends and folks who really want to see this foundation succeed.
Yeah.
And so thank you all, Team Teal. You know who you are.
Yeah, thanks so much. I love them. And when Marty first came out and said, I don't know how to do this, I said, just get your teacher friends, your women teacher friends around, pull them together, crack over a couple of bottles of wine, and this thing will happen.
Yeah, the wine helped.
The wine helped. It's a free flow thinking group, but they are so dedicated. We love them, and they just do great things.
Yeah, and they're the ones who come in and do this like wonderful decoration stuff, because that's not what we're good at. So, yeah, we're just here for the music. So we're gonna play. Everybody loves to hear Johnny play flute, so this is one of our favorites. It's a bluegrass flute song. Doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Traveling down that old cold town road, I'm listening to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye and the white sycamore, 'cause I'm leaving you behind. And I've been a coal man all my life, laying down track in the hole. I got a back like an ironwood that's bent by the wind, and blood veins as blue as the coal. Blood veins as blue as the coal. Somebody said that's a strange tattoo that you wear on the side of your head. I said that's a blueprint left by the coal. Just a little bit more and I'd be dead. And I love the rumble, and I love the dark, and I love the cool of the slate. And it's on down a new road, I'm looking for a job. Just traveling and looking I hate. So I stood for the union, I walked on the line, and I fought against the company. I stood for the UMW of A, so who's gonna stand by me? 'Cause I got no job and I got no pay, I just got a worried soul and a blue tattoo on the side of my head, just left by the number 9 coal. heaven throne. I'll sing with the angel band. And I've been a cold man all my life, been laying down track in the hole. Oh, I got a back like an ironwood bent by the wind, and blood veins as blue as the coal. Blood veins as blue as the coal. Blood veins as blue as the coal. John Whitlow on the bluegrass flute there. Just like banjo,
Yeah,
just a little more tongue involved, right?
Thank you. It's hard to pick that thing up cold and play it, so
Yeah.
thank you for bearing with me.
All right, we're going to do another, it was a late request on the Sing It Scuffletown thing
Yeah, this
for a
one caught us
Van
by
Morrison song.
surprise.
So, yeah, so key of E there, Uncle Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song, and it came up, and it was
Mm-hmm.
a large pledge with us, so we so appreciate that.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. You can take all the tea in China, put it in a big brown bag for me. Sail it right round on the Southern Ocean. You can drop it, baby, in the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can't stop us, 'cause we're on the road to freedom. You can't stop us, 'cause our eyes can see. Men of insight, men of granite, knights in armor bent on chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like the real thing, baby, from the bee. Take it over down. You can't stop us, 'cause we're on the road to freedom. You can't stop us, 'cause our eyes can see. Men of insight, men of granite, knights in armor bent on chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. She's alright. She's alright. She's alright by me. She's alright. She's alright. She's alright by me. She's alright, she's alright, she's alright by me. She's alright, she's alright, she's She's alright by me. Thank you, Hobbs. Thank you for the request.
And Hobbs, thank you. All right.
We're getting more requests on the comments too.
What's coming up there?
Another Van Morrison. There was a Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a Wagon Wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Buffett.
We can do Into the Mystic maybe for another.
Yeah, we'll see where we are. We still got
can
a
go
few
over.
of the Sing It Scuffletown requests, and Johnny's got to talk a little bit about research here.
I do. As I move my cue cards, my several cue cards here. This is really exciting news about Marty's fund. And again, it's a return on investment that people have made and also a return to our community. Marty passed away 6 years ago last September, just prior to her passing. And Amir went to MD Anderson, and this wonderful recruit at UVA by the name of Dr. Charles Landon brought his research to UVA. And that became the effort of Marty's support, which we were thrilled at. He is studying at the current time, looking at chemoresistancy. The thing about ovarian cancer, why it's the silent killer of women, and there's not a huge advocacy because it's diagnosed so late. And secondly, it's resistant to chemo. It eventually outperforms the chemo, and so that's one of the critical issues. Chip has focused recent attention on that and looking at immunotherapies. Real exciting thing is he used Marty's fund to establish the initial clinical trials, initial studies in order to make applications for a rare grant with the National Institute of Health. And we just found out this spring that he was granted a $2.2 million grant to bring that research into the Charlottesville community. And the basis of that was started through the funding of Marty's fund. So it's just the impact that one person can have in mobilizing people in our community around a great cause. So I'm thrilled about it, thrilled for Chip. He's a wonderful person, and the funding that we're getting tonight will continue to help support that project.
Yes.
So some move steps up the ladder with this thing. It doesn't happen fast, but
Yeah.
Chip has moved it up 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah, but it's a great example of that first drop in the water kind of starts spreading the ripples, and then it just starts turning into waves.
It's real exciting stuff.
Can you see, Uncle Johnny? We are going to do another Christmas song.
Okay.
Sort of a non-traditional Christmas song.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm with you.
All right.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
It's a tough show for me in many ways.
Yeah.
That's why I got these
Your harmonicas are too far away from you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
Ready?
here we go, yep.
All right. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're right here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright in your Christmas white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling.
Sing that Elvis. Come on, give us the Elvis.
You'll be doing alright in your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Enough Elvis for you there. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Yeah, it only comes out once a year. That actually was a favorite song of our old buddy Vaughn Mayers, who passed away last year. And yeah,
Our
that
bass
was
player
he loved doing that song. So
He
it's
did.
for Vaughn.
That
Yeah.
one and one other
Well, there's
one.
another one called Santa Claus is Dead, but we're not allowed to play that one. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nope, that was a Vaughn Mayer song for sure. All right, so another request from the Ice Princess requested one of our favorite songs for Johnny to do on accordion. This one is one that was written by a song writer named Cormac McCarthy, who is not the guy who wrote the books, and he's from New England, and he was around the water a lot and wrote this story about a guy who was a waterman, a sailor, a drinker. Sailor and drinker, go figure. You know, it happens. Anyway, this guy kind of wrecked his life and wrecked his boat, and then got them all back together again. So that's where this song comes in. It's called "When My Boat Is Built Again." So the days I spent as a brand new sailor, I will never take for granted. I had an 8-day beard, bottle of beer. Those days now seem enchanted. Was the hurricane of '38 who put a catboat in my lap? Nervous wind blew from the north. I bought that boat for 6 weeks' pay. Imagine my luck. The wind turned back to the south. I followed that storm as free as any man, back up to my New England, as sure of myself as any man, on the heels of my good fortune. When my boat is built again, we will sail on the ocean. When my boat is built again, we will ride the wave. My life is taking the normal turn. Got a family and a job. I never could convince myself was with them that I belong. 'Cause my heart is on the ocean, and my heart is on the sea, and the only thing that I ever trusted were my boat, my liquor, and me. So what do you do, the drunken sailor, when he plies his boat up on the rocks? with your hair lit by the moon. Well, I wonder how. I got to thinking that I can make it on my own. Sometimes in the night, when I cannot sleep, I drift my boat out to the Milky Way. And as I head for the North Atlantic, I'm always asleep before I reach the bay, the head of the bay. When my boat is built again, we will sail out on the ocean. When my boat is built again, we will ride away.
Nice.
Thank you.
Away.
Thank you for the request, Ice Princess.
Ice Princess.
Oh, no, you're not putting that thing down yet there, Uncle Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a big request from somebody named Tuck and Frumpy. That's all I'm going to say about that. Tuck and Frumpy asked for this particular song, and this is very much a Marty song.
This is very much a Marty song. And we also have a pledge on this song. If we can raise $500 by the end of the song.
By the end of the song, what's going to happen?
Down around there, or Team Teal, let me say, we'll match that $500.
Wow. $500 match, yes indeed.
So it's a 2-for-1. And this is just about, Marty had, in the middle of her treatment, she was feeling well. She put together this wonderful day at Virginia Wineries. And we drank wine and partied that day. Oh my gosh, we had a great time. It inspired the song. It's simply called the Wine Song.
Simple.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. This is how the day went. Hey baby, it's a brand new day. Hey baby, now what you say? Grab a bottle of Chardonnay. We can even take our Cabernet. 'Cause don't you know that, Team Dale. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Marty.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, all righty.
All right.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, now, wait a minute, I got
John's got that. He's got another slide. He's going to, reminds me of Chevy Chase back in the day on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, doing his Gerald Ford imitation.
Not so subtle things. Yeah. I'm starting to bring things to a close, but before we do, a lot of people to thank. Yeah. But again, we want to express our sincere gratitude to the front porch. Emily and all you guys, Mike and Sean.
Mike, thank you
for being
for
here
all your work
and
here.
allowing us to make this happen. It's already been a huge success, as you know, but we appreciate. When I called Emily, I said, hey, I wrote her, and she said, absolutely, we want to do this. So, again, give them your support throughout the year, and thank you for your support of Marty's Fund. I want to thank Mark Caraway, my music partner, who's been a big part of this for 23 years. Stepping up. So many memories.
For Marty.
Team Teal, we mentioned that, and Jim and Barb Bowles. Thank you so much for coming up with the concept of Jingle Jam and your support out at the Tobacco Barn, and hopefully next year we'll be there. Thank my kids. They are just so supportive and miss their mom, but this really means a lot to them. So thank y'all very, very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the donations. Almost $6,000 tonight. So
yeah, that's great.
That's
that's what we're talking. You might want to refresh that thing too, see if it does anything.
Whoa, okay.
See if that thing.
What will happen if I refresh?
I don't know.
Whoa! 11! That's a good idea to refresh it.
We now have $11,000.
Yeah, well, thank you.
We had a goal of, if we hit 10, we'd be happy. Yeah. So $11,000, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
thank you so much.
Yeah, I think we, yeah.
Yeah.
You told me about the refresh thing earlier. I was like, man, nobody's doing
it.
We doubled it. Wow,
Well, they do
good.
call me Mr. Technology.
Mr. Technology.
Yes, they do.
Let's do a couple more here.
Okay.
We got, this is one, I just love doing this song because the first 3 words of this song were one of Marty's favorite phrases of all times.
Oh, okay.
Let it go. It's key
Okay.
here.
Key.
It's always going to be key. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
That's it?
Yep.
All right.
A great
Yeah,
song.
this is a song by it's a guy named Harry Manx did this song. It's called Only Then Will Your House Be Blessed. Let it go, let it go, let it go, go, go. Let your sword of vengeance rest. Till the blind lead the blind, don't be cruel, but be kind. 'Cause only then will your house be blessed. Say a prayer, say a prayer, say a sweet, sweet prayer for your uninvited guest. Won't you give him the right to be sheltered through the night? 'Cause only then will your house be blessed. Turn your cheek, won't you turn the other cheek? And may your mercy manifest until the hawk and the dove fly their circles round your love. 'Cause only then will your house be blessed. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let your sword of vengeance rest. Will the blind lead the blind? Don't be cruel, but be kind. 'Cause only then will your house be blessed. Only then will your house be blessed.
Nice.
Good song for these times.
It is a good song for these times.
As is this last one. We're going to do one more song here.
Yep.
Same key. Same
All
key.
right.
And,
We are ready here.
yeah, this is a good song. It's not necessarily a seasonal song. It's a song I think for all times, and again, a good song for these times. So, Good old Sir Paul McCartney here. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. And though they may be parted, there's still a chance that they will see that there will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, now let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. And when the night's cloudy, she is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. And I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all.
So much. Thanks again, Front
Thank
Porch,
you for
Real
everything.
Wine Productions. Thank y'all so much. We so appreciate everything. Thank you.
$11,210. Thank you so much.
You're a huge success.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you, Marty.
you, thank you, thank you, everybody.
All right. Have a good night, all.
Yeah, happy holidays.